so this is a face-off in our zone against O'Donnell there Friday night. And what we're going to see happen here is the centerman here wins the puck back. The defenseman's over on this side. He gets it. He goes around the back and he rims the puck around the boards. All right, this is good so far. The winger that's here, he's going to be here. He's going to come hard over to the boards to pick up that puck. So far, we're doing well. Okay. Where we fall down, where we run into trouble, is when that winger gets the puck right here. There's an O'Donnell player coming up the boards here. He's not really putting much in the way of pressure on him, but this winger, he just basically tosses the puck. He doesn't put any strength to it. He just tosses the puck right here. Now we've actually got a center. This centerman here is actually starting to curl through the zone, and if he had put the puck on that centerman's stick, he would have been able to blow the zone, which is exactly what we want happening. The problem is he just weakly puts it out here. And this is a common theme for us guys. We're not being strong on the puck and the boards, especially our wingers. We gotta make sure this puck gets out. I'm not a big fan of putting the puck through the center of the ice. You guys know that. But if we've got a guy swinging through there, then yeah, you know what? Hit him. We break out. If you're not sure about it, then that puck needs to be high off the glass or flipped out or something. Or you know what? You gotta eat it. But what happens here, is, and it's the same thing that happens all the time with us, for whatever reason, our wingers, you guys, it's like you're afraid, and I don't know why, and we need to get out of this. But if you got to take a hit, you take a hit. But we need to be strong in the puck. We need to get the puck out of our zone. What happens is the O'Donnell player keeps coming through here. He actually picks up the puck because it's weakly put out here, and he turns it back around. He cycles it back down low, and it ends up becoming the scoring opportunity for O'Donnell. So let's just watch what happens here on this play. There we go. So, everything's going fine up until this point. And all this winger does is he just kind of throws it nonchalantly here. And it's literally right onto the O'Donnell player's stick. You know, if you had hit that centerman swinging through here, we would have been great. He would have been swinging out of the zone. This guy would have been swinging out. We would have had a 2-on-2 situation. We might even be able to have those defensemen caught flat-footed. But instead, we're not strong on the puck. And this is not just one winger. This is all our wingers. All our forwards are doing this. Our defense we're not being strong enough to puck too as well. But forwards, we got to be stronger on the puck. And this is causing us, issues at the end of the day. Let's just play this forward and watch what happens here on this play. So you see, O'Donnell cycles the puck down. He puts it out front, and they get a scoring opportunity. They get a shot on net. So this is something we need to become better at. We need to get stronger on the boards. We need to get stronger in moving the puck. All right, guys, this is a problem for us right now at this point. If we want to beat these other teams, and we can beat these other teams, you are good enough to beat them. We need to tighten up in these areas. Okay, so in this situation here, what's going to happen? You're going to see number 2 here on O'Donnell. He's going to take the puck and he's going to skate right through here. And what's going to happen is that this guy, and this guy are going to swing sticks at him. That's all we're going to do. And really, what needs to happen is that someone needs to put a body on him. It's bad enough that we got 3 guys going to this one player, but we can't let him skate out like that. You got to put a body on him. So let's just watch what happens here. Look at that. Like, he actually skated through 2 guys right here. No one put a body on him. And now he's skating through another 2 guys, and again, no one is putting a body on him. And this can't happen, all right? Let's just play this forward because there's another situation I want to look at. All right, so right here, what's going to happen in this situation is that this player beats this defenseman, and what he's going to do is he's going to bring that puck right to the front of the net, and he's going to come right through our crease. Now, this defenseman here, and again, we do this a lot. This defenseman here is watching for this pass here, and he almost tries to cut off for that pass. But we've got a guy right here that needs to worry about that guy, and he needs to worry about this guy. What really needs to happen, if we got someone that's going to come through the front of our net like that, this defenseman, you got to knock him on his ass. He cannot be allowed to skate through there. You have to stand there, and as soon as he starts coming through there, you need to take the body. And then this guy's there to take that puck and clears. But just watch what happens here as we let the play forward. Look at that. Like this defenseman here, he's got to stand his ground, and you need to knock him down. He cannot be allowed to skate through the crease like that. I mean, this was almost a goal. Really, we were really lucky that this wasn't a goal. We got this comes to we got to be taking a body that and in everybody here is not taking a body, obviously, but defensemen remember this, and even forwards. If you're in this position here and you see a guy try to skate right through our crease like that, that guy, you can't let that happen. You just can't let it happen. You got to stand your ground. You got to knock him down. Because, like I said, he came right through here, and it was really, good save by Kelly, but also some luck that we didn't get scored on this play. All right, so in this situation, the O'Donnell player is going to come up through the center of the ice. All right, and we're not really forcing him. We're really just again swinging sticks at him. And basically, he skates by two of our players. We have one guy kind of goes like this, and then the other guy comes down and goes like this, and he just basically keeps skating. It's just as well we didn't try to do anything at all. And if we all we do is put the body on the guy, you stop him. Put a stick on his stick, try to get a stick on the puck, but you got to start putting body in front of him. You don't need to knock the guy down, you don't need to kill him, but you got to start getting body on him. And if we're forcing them the way we want to force them, you're going to start causing turnovers, especially with these guys just like to skate with the puck and they're individuals. So let's just watch what happens here as we play this forward, and you know, this is something we really need to start cracking down on. There's the first guy, right? Swings by. I mean, really, what are we doing here? Nothing. Next guy, and another swing by. Nothing. And he's going to come right up through the middle of the ice now. And we've got another player right here who's watching. Like, why are we watching these guys skate out? I mean, are we admiring them? You shouldn't be admiring them. You got to start putting some body on these guys. We're making them look good, is what we're doing. So stop swinging sticks at these guys. Start putting some body on them. Like I said, you don't need to kill the guy. I don't expect you to go out and be running guys. That's not what I want. I just want you to start putting body on them. And if you start putting body on these guys, you're going to start knocking them off the puck. All right. You're also going to start, when you start going at them more and more, they're going to start to panic. And they're going to realize that each time they get the puck, someone's coming in and someone's going to be putting the body on them. So now they're going to start moving the puck quicker and they're going to start making mistakes. And that's when we capitalize. So remember this for the next time around, guys. All right, so what we're going to see here, this is actually the first goal scored by O'Donnell. And, the puck's, O'Donnell's going to be allowed to move the puck around. We're not being aggressive enough on him, especially in our zone here. What you're going to notice is that this guy right here, he's going to swing right through the crease, basically. He's going to go right in front of the net, and no one's going to take him. We're literally going to be watching. Everybody's going to be watching the puck. The puck's going to be going out this way, moving in this direction. Everybody's going to be watching the puck, right? No one's going to be watching this guy. He's going to end up over on the side of the net here, right? And we're going to have two guys standing in front of the net. They've got no one with them. He's there by himself. No one takes him. He gets a nice tip in. It's a beautiful goal on their part. But you know what, guys? We can't be admiring this. This has got to stop. So let's just play it forward here and watch what happens. There you go. So let's just rewind this slightly a little bit. Play it forward again a little bit. Watch where he goes. So we've got two players here, two defensemen. And they're both watching the puck. And he's allowed to come right through the crease here. He's going to come over on this side. There we go. This is the tip. So if we had just put a guy on him, taken him, he wouldn't have scored this goal. You can see this guy here. He's starting to sneak in. This guy's watching the pucks, watch what's going on. You know, he's got to keep an eye on him. And this guy's all the way out here. we need to tighten up in our own zone, guys. We're giving up 4 goals a game. We're only scoring 2 right now. If we want to be winning hockey games, we have to get our goals against average down. All right, our goalies are doing their jobs. They're stopping the pucks. Uh, it's up to us, the other 5 guys on the ice, to make sure we're cutting down on the opportunities that the other team gets. All right, so this is a prime example, and it proves my point that these teams are not as good as you think they are. They're not as good as they think they are. All right, here we got O'Donnell. They got 11 major midgets in their team, and they still make mistakes. And it's mistakes that you guys are making. Our forward here is starting to put pressure on this defenseman. He's not even putting a great deal of pressure on him, but he's putting a little bit of pressure on him. And this defenseman, because he's being limited in time and space really quickly, he just blindly puts the puck up the boards. And as a result, this guy moves in, he picks it off. This guy's in a position to pick it off as well. And, this goes back to what we're trying to get you guys to do. We're trying to get you to be aggressive on the forecheck, trying to make the other team make mistakes. And this is a perfect example of us pressuring them. Again, not pressuring them enough, but we're pressuring them and causing a turnover. So let's just play it forward and watch what happens. There you go. This guy didn't want to get hit. He was afraid to get hit. Now this forward, you got to finish that hit. I got to say that you got to finish that hit there. You don't let him get away with that. Because here's the thing, is that this puck comes to this guy right here. All right? And if you had laid the hit, you would have put him out of position. This guy now has got to come to the front of the net. This guy's got to bring the puck to the front of the net. And this guy's got to start coming to the net. Now you basically, if you took this guy out, you got a 3-on-1 situation. You've already got a 3-on-2 situation here, but we could have had a 3-on-1, or a 2-on-1 situation, which we could have scored on. But this was all caused because we had a guy putting pressure on the other team. And, like I said, we need to put more pressure on, and we need to finish our checks. But, guys, start putting pressure on. You saw it right there. These guys are not perfect. They will make mistakes, but you got to force them to make mistakes. If you want to win hockey games, you need to start dictating the play to the other team. All right, so this is another example, and I've had this up before. Centerman, you are the third defenseman in our zone. And on these face-offs, you cannot be jumping up here and get up at that defenseman. That's not your job. All right, this winger, that's his job to get out here. Okay, you're going to watch this play here now. What's going to happen is that the puck's going to go back. O'Donnell's going to win this face-off. This centerman's going to forget about his own defense, his centerman, and he's going to move up here. And we're going to end up putting him out of position, and it's going to cause a scoring opportunity for O'Donnell. So let's just play it forward and watch what happens. There we go. So now, what's going on here? We got a centerman who's going above the circles, which he shouldn't be. He should be back here more, right? The forward's trying to get up. He actually got blocked by his own centerman. So centerman, your job is not to be chasing that defenseman. If you're up here, you're not doing your job. And you're going to see what's going to happen here is that the O'Donnell's going to get the puck, and they're going to end up with a scoring opportunity. There's going to be a guy right in the slot here. 1, because the centerman's not doing his job, and 2, because this winger is not doing his job. Look at this. We got defenseman's got this man. This defenseman's watching that guy. The centerman's out of position. And this guy here, who's supposed to be the sag man, why isn't he picking up that guy? Guys, you got to be responsible in our zone. If we continue to give these teams these opportunities, we can't win hockey games. If you're all about scoring goals and you're not going to take responsibility for your own position at our end, then you're not helping us out. And this is everybody. This is not just this centerman in particular or this winger in particular. It's everybody. I can pull up, shots of every single centerman where he's out of position or he on the face-off in our zone jumps the gun and runs up toward that defenseman. And I don't know how many times I got to say it, but you can see it here. And like I said, if you want, I can show every single person who's taking a face-off here. He does the same thing. You got to learn from this and start correcting this mistake.